things that I think really does make us unique as a school is how we focus on the character first. And the performance kind of flows through that. It goes into our theme, the audience of one, that we always claim. And they start that at lower school with Paula Threlkeld. It's focusing on our heart, it's focusing on our character, and that our acts of performance are truly based in character and devotion and worship, and not on ego or applause. And I think that people see something different in the arts here.
Hello ECS, congratulations on 60 years. The auditorium at ECS is one of the first stages I ever sang on, and I learned so much from my time there. So grateful for the teachers, the administration, the community there. Learned a lot about love, a lot about community, how to work hard, my love of reading, love of creativity. A lot of it came in the soil of ECS. And congratulations on 60 years. Honored to be a part of this great legacy.
What stands out to me is people. I think of the encouragement I received from teachers and administrators that knew me and really cared about me. Lisa Field, she encouraged me to take art seriously and to submit a portfolio to the Governor's School, and that's really what was a first step toward me becoming a sculptor. And as I've had chances to go back on campus placing various works, what stands out to me is again the people that I got to work with on those projects. ECS has always been about great people who love Jesus and who love investing their lives in their students. Congratulations on 60 years.
Realizing their gifts in the arts are just as important as an athlete or as a kid who does, makes 110 on a test or something. And then they realize, maybe I have a gift, that I can use here. It may not, I'm not maybe this incredible voice or this, but to be a part of backstage. Chuck Edie just never got the credit, and the kids loved him. That's why our band was huge. Those kids wanted to be a part of something like that.
I sort of found my way into the newspaper class. I think I was writing a little bit, but kind of just stumbled on photography and started making some pictures. I think I was assigned to just go make pictures around campus, learn how to use the camera, and it happened to be just like one of these things that clicked with me. No pun intended. It was like a visual language that I began to understand, and it just sort of very intuitive, and it just it made sense to me. One of my fondest memories of being here is the group of people I graduated with. We had such a diverse range of interests. We had a lot of really creative artists and musicians, and a huge group of athletic guys and girls that went here, and everyone just seemed to get along well, which I feel like is kind of rare. ECS just created a space that was safe to explore whatever you want.
The way that I approach teaching art class is that I want them to understand that the objective of the class is for them to know God more fully through studying art. I'll tell them, I'm not trying to convince you or to become an artist, but I do want you to understand that you're made in the image of a creative God, and that's who He is and that's who you are. And if we can understand a little bit more about the way that you're made, then you'll, I think, lean in more to your creative abilities that you have. We want to make the gate very wide for students to be able to have access to what they want to learn how to study. As the semester unfolds, giving them more freedom, because I want them to explore their creativity, because I'm not the only creative person in the room. Each of them have the same capacity that I do, and so I want them to explore that, but starting with teaching them what they don't know, teaching them materials, teaching them media, but then also giving them the freedom to run with it. And so in some ways just building confidence.
It was the arts that really gave me a voice, and the theater program that truly sparked something in me. ECS is where I first stepped into the world of music theater. I had no idea that those first productions would set me on a path that would take me all the way to Broadway, to New York City Opera, into a 20-year plus career in opera music theater. I just am filled with gratitude at the opportunities ECS gave me, and I was really transformed, and I feel that I got the confidence that I needed to move on into a career that has lasted a really long time, and I'm super pleased that I have ECS to thank for the opportunity.
It's been really amazing so I've been here for 8 years, and I'm building on blocks that were set before me. But it's been amazing to come into a beautiful space and working off the bones that were kind of already here and saying, how do we stay relevant in our community? How do we stay excellent? Our goal is to create well-rounded dads, moms, employees, pastors, lawyers, whatever that field of work is. We talk about it in the arts all the time. Are we creating a Broadway performer every graduating class? No, we are not. But are we creating a future of more well-rounded humans who are going to love well and have empathy because of what they've studied and have understanding because of what they've studied and be better communicators and be better storytellers and be better parents because what they've experienced on and off this stage? Absolutely we are.